Hello knowledge seekers, welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into a topic that is a little spicy. But don't worry, we are keeping it classy. We are talking about sex. Yes, sex. That thing everyone thinks about, but no one wants to admit they are Googling at 2 a.m. But here's the twist. This isn't just about the act of sex. It's about why so many people are sexually frustrated, even in a world where sex is more accessible than ever. Buckle up because this is a journey of enlightenment, bad decisions, and a whole lot of what were they thinking moments. Let's start with the modern dating scene. Swipe right, swipe left, match, chat, meet, and repeat. It's like shopping for shoes, except the shoes are people and the return policy is complicated. In today's world, sex is just a few clicks away. But here's the thing, just because you can have sex with multiple partners doesn't mean you should. And no, I'm not your mom giving you a lecture. I'm just saying, there's a reason why so many people feel empty after what's supposed to be a good time. For our today's video, our protagonist is Sarah. Meet Sarah. Sarah has been on 12 dates in the last month. 12! That's more dates than most people have in a year. But here's the kicker. She's never felt lonelier. Why? Because sex without connection is like eating a bag of chips when you are starving. It fills you up for a second, but then you are left wondering why you are still hungry. Now let's talk about what sex could be. Sex isn't just a physical act. It's a journey of enlightenment. It's about discovering someone on a deeper level, learning their quirks, their fears, their dreams. It's about vulnerability, trust, and connection. But here's the catch. You can't have that kind of connection if you are constantly hopping from one partner to the next. It's like trying to read 10 books at once. You might get through a few chapters, but you will never really understand the story. And let's be real, judging multiple partners is exhausting. It's like being a circus performer, except that the only thing you are catching is feelings and maybe an STD. Not exactly the kind of trophy you want on your shelf. Now let's get real for a second. Depression is on the rise, and so is sexual frustration. And it's not a coincidence with the rise of pornography and other sexual outlets. People are getting more access to sex, but less satisfaction from it. It's like being handed $1 million in monopoly money. It looks great, but it's not going to pay your rent. In our story today, we have a second protagonist, Jake. Jake spends hours every day viewing pornographic images. At first it was exciting, but now it's just numbing. He's chasing a high that he can never quite reach, and it's leaving him empty and disconnected. Sound familiar? That's because Jake's story is more common than you think. Here's where things get intense. For Sarah and Jake, and millions of others, there comes a breaking point. A moment when they realize that all the sex and all the swiping, all the late night scrolling, it's not making them happy. In fact, it's making them miserable. It's like being stuck in a maze with no way out. But here's the twist. The way out isn't more sex, it's deeper connection. And that's where it hits them. Sex isn't the problem, it's the way they have been approaching it. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. It's not about how many partners you have. It's about how deeply you connect with the ones you choose. So what's the solution? It's simple, but not easy. It's about slowing down, being present and building real connections. It's about treating sex as a journey of enlightenment, not just as a destination. And yes, that means saying no to the endless swiping and the empty encounters. But trust me, it's worth it. Okay, maybe don't throw your phone in a river, but you get the point. It's time to rethink how we approach sex and relationship. Because at the end of the day, we are all searching for the same thing: connection, understanding, and a little bit of enlightenment. So what do you think? Is sex a journey of enlightenment or just a physical act? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, it's not about how many partners you have. It's about how deeply you connect with the ones you choose. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories that make you think, laugh, and maybe even cry a little. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and stay enlightened.